grief and loss, trauma, mental health, alcohol and drug use, gender roles, anger management, self-esteem, sexual abuse, domestic violence, and the pressures of societal norms or real-life issues that affect men. Join Rolando, psychotherapist, author, life coach, and motivational speaker that has dedicated his profession to working with men to find a healthier alternative to cope and handle these stressors. Rolando believes that men are lacking in social, psychological, emotional, and spiritual support that is necessary for a lifestyle that promotes healthy masculinity. We invite you to join us on XY Spark, where we discuss issues that men face. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.
Thank you for joining us here on XY Spark. This is Rolando, and we would like to share with you again another thought-provoking poem. This one is entitled, I Have an Addiction. I have an addiction, but it was not my plan to be caught in this vortex that has the upper hand. Every day when I wake up, the results are the same as I feed this addiction and these cravings I have. I have an addiction and it keeps me in check. My desire for using has me very trapped. And moment by moment, I am hoping to change from this maladaptive lifestyle that has caused me much pain. There are times I am certain to be over and done, but I make foolish choices and the end is not good. For the brain of an addict has just kept me in chains as I struggle to let go of this habit I have. This addiction has robbed me of the person I am. The desires of this addiction seems to be deep within. Sometimes life gets too hectic and my coping is sparse. So I find the best solution that I used in the past. So then things feel so hopeless as I look at my trend and decide to be different and make better steps. I have friends who support me and I feel this is cool. But the truth is I notice we're only playing the fool. I confess this is scary and I'm worried about all the kinds of opinions that will be handed down from my friends and my family who do not understand that the life of an addict is not easy, it's hard. I will get more connected with the help that I need and go off into treatment, for the struggle is real. If you are an addict, this is not the last straw. The only thing that can stop you is unwillingness to go to the right place of refuge that will give you the tools to overcome your addiction and stop breaking the rules. Listen up, all you people. This is not just a show. If you struggle with addiction, don't give up. Let's go. Let's just pause and imagine what the future would hold if I make that decision to work on letting go of this thing that has held me in the claws of regret and has impacted my conscience so I don't even care. Now to change this dependence is a task and a half, for the withdrawal symptoms are too much for me to bear. In the end, I must face it and decide here and now that to beat this addiction, I will have to give up all my preconceived notions that have been my demise. Deception and denial has been my closest friend, but I must break this friendship and decide to get help. This addiction has kept me a captive now for so many years. But right now is the moment to conquer those fears. Say goodbye to that addiction. It's not yours, it's a trick. For your life has more value than you first placed on it. Don't give in to those critics or pressures from the crowd. You can be independent and change that report that painted a bad picture of the person inside with a personal agenda to tell addiction goodbye.
Please join Rolando next time on XY Spark as he engages us in practical discussions that promotes healthy masculinity and challenge men to live extraordinary lives. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.